Any bucket takes the lead for Rowan. Down 1, 39-38 with 11:15 left to go as Smith takes this one top of the key. Now over to Price. Price on the far side wing. Price, pump fakes, dribbles around a defender. Has to give inside. Green, driving to the lane, slams it down with authority on Bowens. As Matt Green, disrespectful, gives the Profs the lead, 40-39. As Green takes this one on the corner, tries to drive baseline, step back, fade away, mid-range shot, gets it to fall. Now the Profs take the lead once again. We are going to have a shootout the rest of the way, 46-45 with 9 minutes left to play here in the second half. Still tied at 56, puts up the second one. That one falls, so now it's a 1-point lead with 2 minutes left to play here in the second half. As Price takes this one up, down 1, 57-56, 2 minutes. Price working here. Gets a screen from Bod, neglects to use it. Crossover, drives inside, puts up the layup, reverse, gets it to fall, and the Profs take the lead. 58-57, 1:45 left to play as Price hit that one. Gives off here Ralph. Ralph outside. Still trying to find an open man. Finally does in Vic. 8 on the shot clock. Working here. Almost gets pickpocketed as he goes behind his back. Barnes drives the lane. He gets fouled and gets the layup to fall. And a chance here to convert on the three-point play. As the free throw's up, no good, so nothing too bad done with the free throw. Profs still down 1, 59-58. 1 minute left. Price takes this one, top of the key. Goes inside, puts up the layup, gets it to fall, and the Profs take the lead. As Holt takes this one, drives to the corner, and gives it off Duverglass, who recently checked in the game. Holt, long three, gets it to fall. Savannah Holt makes it a 2-point game, 19-17, with 7.5 left to play here in the second quarter. Carter, Euro step, blocked by Caldwell, down low. Mallard, layup in the fast break, gets it to fall. And the Profs within 2 possessions. 48-42 still in favor of the Red Hawks. As a give off here, Mallard. Mallard working on the near side corner. Was isolation, puts up the layup and good. It's a 2-point game here in Espy. Good, rebounded by Criley. Long pass down court. Mallard gets it, puts up the layup and it falls. Ties it up at 48 apiece. 0.7 seconds. The inbound. Duverglass ends it. And the Profs will go on to the NJAC Championship on Friday as they defeat the 4th-seeded TCNJ Lions 82-62 here in Glassboro. The top-seeded Rowan University Profs continue to roll in the NJAC. Weaves his way through a double team, puts up the shot, that one up, no good, and the Profs win it at the Golden Dome here in Rutgers, Newark. Profs take it, 63-59, your final score. What a win for the Profs as they punch themselves a ticket to the NJAC tournament. Hitting on the second one, makes it a 10-point game, under 30 seconds left, shot clock unplugged, gets this one up to McClellan, opposite side Carter, pulls up, corner, 3-ball, no good, rebounded down low by Johnson, gives out to Kennedy Brown, and the Profs will try and hold. Esby is on their feet. Profs up 10, as that'll do it. The Profs are NJAC champions for the first time since 1998-99 as they defeat the Montclair State Redhawks 64-54 here in Glassboro.
Game number 2 for the Delaware Bluecoats as they face off with the Santa Cruz Warriors tonight in the Walt Disney World Resorts in Orlando, Florida. Inside the WGLS-FM studios, it's Gary Erdelyi and Brendan Herson for pregame action. Going to get you set for tip-off at 7 p.m. Mark Acitelli and Joe Stauffenberg have the call in just a little bit, but excited to see game number 2, see the Bluecoats back in action. Last night, Delaware got the win 124-119 to Fort Wayne. It was a big one for the Bluecoats. Game number 1, win number 1, we talked about it. That's big in its own right. However, a new team, only 3 returning players for the Bluecoats, and they got the oomph that they needed from the players they expected to get it the most, starting out first with Rajon Tucker.
The Delaware Bluecoats out to the best start in team history, 4-0. Look to keep that going here tonight as they take on the Iowa Wolves. Welcome into the pregame show, Gary Erdelyi and Anthony Adinolfi for Rowan Radio 89.7 WGLS-FM's coverage of the Delaware Bluecoats. We're back on the Blue Coats pregame show. Erdelyi and Anthony Adinolfi inside the WGLS-FM studios, and right now we're joined by the color analyst for tonight, Aaron Hook. Aaron, a fun one here tonight. You were on the call last night as well for the Blue Coats 127-98 rout of the Swarm. A big win the other night. How can the Blue Coats continue their momentum going, try and get to 5-0 on the year? Hopefully for head coach Connor Johnson, the Wi-Fi is not too good in the locker rooms, so they can't check the scoreboards around the NBA G League. Keep things going, Aaron. Thank you for talking to us real quick before game time. Best of luck on the call, and we'll talk to you a little bit later.
Thanks, JR.
The Delaware Blue Coats look to continue to be the only undefeated team left in the NBA G League, as they currently lead the Iowa Wolves 65-58 at the half. Welcome back into the WGLS-FM studios. Erdelyi and Anthony Adinolfi for halftime coverage. The Blue Coats, it was an interesting first half. There was parts in the first quarter where they struggled. That's kind of where we're going to start. A slow start for kind of both squads, but eventually the Wolves were able to pull ahead by 19-10 for a part of that first quarter, and eventually Delaware got back into it. End of the first quarter, they went on a 19-7 run. After the first quarter, things looked a little bit solid for the Blue Coats, got a little bit of a lead going, not by much. However, in that second quarter, we saw a little bit of Blue Coats runs, a little bit of Iowa runs near the end. Gotta mention the play of Kenyon Berry. Was lights out from three to end that second half. Almost had another one right at the buzzer. However, a little bit of a wild pass led to a turnover. Blue Coats weren't able to get a shot out of it, but still, all around, this is a little bit closer of a contest than we expected going into the half.
It's time for the Delaware Blue Coats postgame show. Now let's take you to the WGLS-FM studios.
Inside the WGLS-FM studios, it's Blue Coats postgame show right here on Rowan Radio 89.7 WGLS-FM. The Blue Coats take this one. The season high in points scored, 133-111 as they take down the Iowa Wolves. Now the only undefeated team left in the NBA G League after the NBA G League Ignite team fell earlier today. A big win for the Blue Coats in this one. Joined inside the studio with Anthony Adinolfi and Blue Coats analyst Kayla Santiago here as well. And Kayla, I'll start with you. A big one here for the Blue Coats. Get the big win. Obviously, go 5-0, best start in team history. Honestly, they're just rolling at this point.
A big day for Deontay Bott in this one. 13-11. He's got a double-double, but like you mentioned, 4 fouls. He's played the third most minutes. Played 30 minutes in this one. He's been huge for the Profs, but down in this final minute and 20 seconds, he's going to be needed as he leads the game in rebounds with 11 for both sides, and it's going to be interesting to see how they keep him out of foul trouble. Profs up 1, 58-57, with 1:20 left to play here in the second half. Profs trying to wrap things up. Up 1. Barney's the inbound. Gives off here Ralph. Ralph outside. Still trying to find an open man. Finally does in Vic. 8 on the shot clock. Working here. Almost gets pickpocketed as he goes behind his back. Barney's drives the lane. He gets fouled and gets the layup to fall. And a chance here to convert on the three-point play. Smith getting called for the foul there as chance here to convert. As the free throw's up, no good, so nothing too bad done with the free throw. Profs still down 1, 59-58. 1 minute left. Price takes this one, top of the key. Goes inside, puts up the layup, gets it to fall, and the Profs take the lead. Vic outside, picks up his dribble, has to give off Ralph. Now back over to Vic. Vic gives off here Rutherford. Rutherford drives inside, puts up the shot, can't get the layup to fall. Ball popped up in the air, and they're going to say it was last touched by a Scarlet Raider. And the Profs will retake control. Up 1, 36 seconds left. Will be interesting to see what Rutgers Newark does. Will at least try to hold for as long as they can, as won't do anything, as a foul will be eventually called on Vic. Going to get called for a reach. Didn't look like it was intentional by Vic, as he was just trying to pop the ball free. So they'll send Malik Sanders to the line, who's been solid for the line here. Majority of his points, all of his points coming from the free throw line, as chance here to extend it, as the Golden Dome is stomping their feet. The first free throw, no good by Malik Sanders. So needs to hit this one to at least make it a 2-point game. 29 seconds left. From the line, Sanders nets the second one. So now a 2 can tie, a 3 can win. It's Rutherford. Inbounds here, Barnes. Barnes in the backcourt. 25 seconds left. Vic takes this one from the perimeter. Now Barnes with it. Top of the key. Met by a double team. Tries to drive inside. Kicks it outside on the corner. Ball on the ground. Vic takes this one. Opposite side. Pump fakes. Now Vic again. Pulls up. 3 ball. No good. Rebounded by Rutgers Newark. Ball on the ground. And Green will get a hand on it. He's getting fouled. And the Profs, a chance here to try their best to seal it, as Green will go to the line for some free throws as the Profs up 2, 61-59 with 5 seconds left to play here in the second half. The biggest free throws of the year coming up here from Matt Green, as hit both of these, can possibly seal it, as the first one up and good as the Golden Dome stomping their feet, as Green is going to get iced in a way, as a timeout will be called by Rutgers Newark, icing the shooter. Under 10 seconds here at the Golden Dome. Profs up 3, 62-59. So regardless of what happens on this next free throw, it's going to take a lot for Rutgers Newark to get back into this one. If Green hits it, makes it a 2-possession game. If he doesn't, it's a 3-point game, and they need a big 3, and they haven't been too solid at hitting those. Just above 20% from beyond the arc. So it's going to be an uphill battle for the Scarlet Raiders. But what a job by the Profs to fight their way back into this one. Win, and you're in. Simple as that. As Green gets ready to take the free throws as he goes and talks head coach Joe Crispin real quick as Rutgers Newark comes back onto the court after the timeout. Profs up 3, 62-59 with 5 seconds left in regulation. As Green sets up, gets the ball off this one as crowd stomping their feet once more. Green pulls up from the free throw line, gets it to fall. Now it's a 4-point game. Need a big bucket as Barnes weaves his way through a double team, puts up the shot. That one up, no good, and the Profs winning at the Golden Dome here in Rutgers Newark. Profs take it, 63-59, your final score. Carter, Euro step, blocked by Caldwell, down low. Mallard, layup in the fast break, gets it to fall. And the Profs within 2 possessions. 48-42 still in favor of the Red Hawks. Outside here, driving inside, gives off Carter, 3-ball corner. That one, no good. Goes out of play, and you hear it here in Esby. The crowd on their feet in the biggest game of the year for the Profs in the NJAC Championship, going up against Montclair State. Letting them hear it. 6-point ball game, 48-42, 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. As Mallard slows things up for the Profs, trying to settle things down. Uses the screen from Santana. Now gives off Criley, pulls up, long 3 in the corner, no good. Rebounded by Caldwell, down low, fight for it, jump ball with the possession arrow favoring the Profs, as Caldwell was begging that there was no whistle called there. As she stripped it away, had a wide open chance underneath, was looking for it. Regardless, Profs get to inbound here and save a possession. As a substitution coming in here for the Red Hawks, coming back into the game, it's Trisha Peterson. As Profs look to inbound, down low, Mallard puts up the layup and one for Nicole Mallard, going to the line here to make it a 3-point game. A big chance here from the line for Nicole Mallard. A chance to convert here with a 3-point play as Mallard sets up for the free throw. That one, no good, rims in and out. Profs down 4, 48-44 with 1:45 left. Stolen away by Criley, but can't toe tap her feet in bounds. As the expressions of some of the Profs faithful here tell a very good story, as they were shocked. The beautiful awareness to jump that route by Alexis Criley.
Now in football, that would have been an interception. I don't know about you.
That's 1 foot in. That's college. That's 1 foot in. As outside here are the Red Hawks. Trying to operate here. That one's going to go off the mark, and backcourt. The Profs take it the other way. Backcourt violation for Montclair State. And the Profs are on their feet. Brown checks into the game for the Red Hawks. Taylor Brown comes in as they give off here Mallard. Mallard working on the near side corner. Goes isolation, puts up the layup and good. It's a 2-point game here in Esby. Carter step back, had Marshall falling. Misses on the 3. 2-point game here in Esby. As outside, here's Brown. Pulls up, long 3. That one's short arm, going the other way of the Profs with a chance to take the lead here in Esby. Marshall goes behind it back, passes out Caldwell. 3-ball, no good. As heading the other way, here's McClellan. Gives opposite side, far side corner, dribbles between her legs, back off McClellan, loses the ball for a second there, picks it back up. 45 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Carter, outside Brown, near side corner, down low. Puts up the layup, was McKinnon, no good. Rebounded by Criley. Long pass down court. Mallard gets it, puts up the layup and it falls. Ties it up at 48 apiece. 10 the other way quickly. McKinnon gives off here. McClellan, top of the key. Shot clock and game clock within a second. Brown, far side wing, gives off in the corner. 15 seconds left. Here's Carter, near side wing, back over. Swiped away by Mallard, now McClellan with it. Gives back off here Mulligan. Now Carter, near side corner, a lot of passing. Puts up the shot, no good. And that's gonna do it for the third quarter as the Profs go on a big run late to tie things up. 48 apiece here in Esby as the Profs tie things up. 48-48 heading in to the final quarter of play. You're listening to Rowan Radio 89.7 WGLS-FM. Cap off one of the best seasons in Rowan's women's basketball history with an NJAC title as they tied it up in that third quarter. 48-48 going into the final quarter of play as the interim head coach, Demetrius Poles, rallies the troops here in Esby. Once again tied at 48 apiece as the Profs look to get their first NJAC championship since 1998-99 with home court advantage here in Esby, and you could feel it. Mallard now has 17 in the game as outside here's McKinnon. Gives off McClellan, now outside Carter. Carter still top of the key. Back outside McKinnon on the near side wing. Tries to give down low McClellan, who tries pass inside Bush. Bush uses the height advantage, can't get the layup to fall as the rebound was in the hands of a Prof, but can't get a hand on it, and it goes out of play. Just barely down low, so Montclair State will get to reset. As they give off here, Brown. Brown, pump fakes. Now Carter. Carter getting hold, jumping. Now Euro step down low, Bush. Bush has to give outside. She does. Now Brown with it. McKinnon pulls up, corner, 3-ball. That one clanks off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Santana. The Profs here to take their first lead in a while as Brown gives off Santana. Wing, 3-ball, no good. Down on the ground. I believe a loose ball foul will be called on Rowan, and it will. Ball heading the other way. It's tied at 48 apiece. McKinnon tried to look down low to Bush. Couldn't get the pass off in time as down low the Profs did a good job with the double team. Outside now Brown in the corner. Far side corner gives off to Carter, top of the key. Now McClellan. Back over to Carter, still at the point. Now Brown with it on the far side wing. Back over McClellan, who takes this one on the far side, on the near side wing, pulls up. Oh, that one no good off the back iron, rebounded by Santana. Santana taking the other way. Finds hold on the corner, trying to tip her toes, and does. Now finds Brown. Brown, spin move, going up. Layup no good. Heading the other way is Brown. Finds Carter just out of reach, and she has to hop out of bounds, and scoreless. A couple of big possessions on both sides. Ayanna Johnson will check into the game for the Profs. Caldwell will take a seat as the Profs and the Redhawks both scoreless in the last minute and a half. 48-48 with 8.5 left to play here in the final quarter of play. Santana gives off here Johnson. Johnson on the elbow. 3-ball. No good by Santana. Rebound goes in the hands of Brown. Tries to give down low to Johnson. Saves it. Keeps it in play as Brown puts it to the floater and gets it to fall. And the Profs take the lead with 8 minutes left. Stolen away by Santana. Here's Holt the other way. Puts up the floater. Can't get the layup to fall. And a foul will be called on Montclair State. As will be on the shot. So Holt will go to the line here. 50-48 in favor of the Profs. Chance here to go up by 2 possessions. Free throw no good by Savannah Holt. Misses the first one there. 8 minutes left. Profs up 2, 50-48 as Holt sets up for the second one. Second one nets good, so now the Profs have a 3-point lead here in SB Gymnasium as Brown takes this one far side. Now on the corner. Tries to give off and does. Now McClellan takes top of the key. Now Carter. Outside, here's McKinnon. Pump fakes. Near side wing. Pulls up 3 ball. Ties it up at 51 apiece as Nikki Carter hits that one with ice in her veins. Brown gets called for the double dribble there. There's a lot of events going on. Had it bounce off her leg. Couldn't really get the bounces she wanted. As now Montclair State takes it the other way for a chance to take the lead as they give off here McKinnon. Now back over McClellan. McClellan gives over to Brown. Far side wing. Drives baseline. Puts up the layup. Blocked down low by Johnson. And they're going to call a foul. I believe it's going to be on Johnson as well. And it will. Her third and a little bit of foul trouble in this one. Will not be on the shot. So Montclair State to inbound here right underneath their own basket. As McClellan gives inside. McKinnon pulls up from the free throw line. That one no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Now outside Brown. Going to take this one up for the Profs. Far side. Hop step. Drives inside. Puts up the layup. Can't get that one to fall, but is going to the line here for 2. For the Profs to try and take the lead once again in this fourth quarter.